anxiously inside, hoping you'd be the one I've been waiting for all my life. Can't wait to see you. Your pretty little thing to hold you. When I look into your eyes, my pretty sunshine, 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 pretty little sunshine, baby. Sunshine, yes you are. Sunshine, oh, 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 sunshine, 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 yeah, yeah. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. That night I almost cried, and now my friends say I'm such a lucky guy to have you in my life. Baby, you light my skies. You make my day so bright. Baby, my life would be so dark without my sunshine, sunshine, my sunshine, baby. Sunshine, yes, you are. Sunshine. I really wanna hold you, baby. Sunshine. Really wanna love you, baby. Sunshine. Look into your eyes now, baby. Sunshine. Ooh. Sunshine. Listen. This song right here is for our sunshines. And if anybody out there got kids and you love yours like I love mine, I want you to close your eyes and put your hand on your heart and give them the true definition of sunshine. I want y'all to listen and repeat after me and go home and tell your kids. This is for your sweetest touching. You won't ever want for nothing. Anything you want, I give you, especially if I have you. 'Cause I love you. Anywhere you go, I follow. Anything you want, I teach you. Won't be easy, but I need you. Baby, baby, baby. You know I love you. Baby, baby, baby. I gotta hold you because I love you. Baby, baby, baby. I gotta hold you because I love you. I really need you. I gotta have you. You know that I love you so. It's a pleasure just to watch you grow. Anything you've ever wanted, you know I've got to go and get it, babe. You'll forever be my little man. I love you so. And all of the mommies and the daddies out there, hold your hands up high and let them know you care. You're a joy to me, baby. How I wake up every morning just to see your face. Yes, I do. Whoa.
I come to you live and direct each and every Wednesday from the Powerhouse Podcast Radio on Sensor Network. I'm Mr. Undisputed, holding it down. Miss Hot and Juicy, Beige and Bougie. What's up, lady?
Hey.
I got the bill collector, the bounty hunter hanging out with me, Cleopatra Jackson. What's going on, man?
Hey, y'all. Happy New Year.
Hey, I want to send a special happy heavenly birthday to my man, Big B. Rest in power, big homie. Hey, 606, it went down today. Pelosi signed the articles, sent over to the Senate for the impeachment. I can say one thing, man. Donald Trump has the worst case of nigga luck. A white man. You lost election twice, been impeached twice. You know it's bad when they say that you're a threat to the Constitution. They took his Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Plenty of Fish, Black People Meet. I mean, he can't do nothing, man.
Yeah,
So it was a hell of a week this week. So we saw some hillbillies take over the Capitol, pulling out no weapons, man. Our democracy was smacked in the face hard this weekend. It was crazy just watching this, man. We just saw history unfold, man. We saw a coup d'etat take place on our own soil, domestic terrorism at its finest. You know it's bad when now come the 20th Airbnb shutting down hotels and not.
But it's not over yet, though.
That's not over yet, but I mean, when they take all your social media, black people meet, every social media plan, everything you got, that's sad, man.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Then he's sitting back and saying, I didn't tell the people this, I didn't, hey, you did it, champ. We watched it, man.
Well, he needs to be held accountable at this point.
Hey, man, I'm tell you something, man. He got the worst case of nigga luck, man. You know, like I say, President Ford, what we call him, 45. He's been impeached twice, lost the election twice. It's been a hell of a goddamn last, 60 days for this dude. So what's your take on it, Steph?
Well, I look at it, I don't think that I think that sometimes people want to look at it as black and white. I don't look at it as the event being black and white. I look at it as a protest against the government. Now, I look at the event that happened after that. They would have never allowed any other race to come into that Capitol that way. I don't care. You could have been Latino, Chinese. They wouldn't have allowed anybody else to storm into that Capitol the way that they allowed them people to roll in there like that. So I didn't, that was unacceptable.
Hey, let me tell you.
Definitely had some help on the inside.
Absolutely. It was definitely an inside job.
Let me
There was
tell you.
definitely some inside help in there.
That joker who sat in Pelosi's seat and put his feet up, like you just fucked your whole future up, son. The one that stole the podium. Where you going down? Where you gonna steal a podium with the seat of the United States on it, man?
And the crazy thing was some of these people, their wives were doctors. I just couldn't believe it.
What about the
What
fool
the
from
hell were they
Maryland
thinking?
that lost his job because he had his
Oh,
great
yeah, I was
idea?
about to say, and some of them have, great jobs.
Yes.
It's not like they just, work at the liquor store somewhere. They got good jobs.
But did you guys see that the stock of Facebook and them has gone down by 10% since?
Oh, yeah,
Trump
they
has
said they
been
have
on
lost
there?
millions of
They
dollars.
have lost money. He has 88 million followers.
Yeah, but
Yes,
you
all
mean
of them has been affected already.
Yeah, there's, they have a problem with the freedom of speech, stuff like that, because, he keep people entertained. But, with all due respect, he told y'all he not going down without a fight. So I don't know why anyone would not have been prepared for that day.
So what they worried about now? Because he said way back then, if you lock me up, I'll pardon my goddamn self. And they
Well, he
don't
can't
know.
do that.
Well, they don't know right now. They still worried about can he do it?
He cannot.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, DT, man, you go down as the thoroughest dude I have. You gangster, champ.
He would definitely be remembered.
Let me tell you something, man.
Absolutely. He is not playing any games. I will say that.
When you called Georgia and asked for your 11,000 votes, but it wasn't even that. When your right-hand man, Pence, you sent him to the Capitol to get killed. And then you call the Capitol.
And he's still saying you don't have my vote for no impeachment.
I know, he still won't. I was like, wow.
Well, what about the senator that he called? And he called the wrong one, but he said, well, your man next to you, put him on the phone. Now, they under duress, fear for their lives, and he telling them, change your vote. Like, this dude is gangster, Chan. I'm going to tell you something. At 45, man, I got nothing but love and respect for you, Chan.
I ain't got no respect.
No.
Now,
But
I'm not mad at him.
when it came to that nigga luck, champ, they stripped you down. Twitter, Facebook, Black Planet.
He said he
Plenty
will
of
open his
fish.
own social media
Black
outlet.
people be.
He
You know what I'm saying?
said he will do his own social media outlets. He said you will not shut him down. You will not quiet him.
They taking
You will
away
not
all
censor
the
him.
golf and tournaments. They ain't giving him nothing.
Nothing. But you know the crazy thing about that is though, all he said was, I didn't tell him to do it. I just said we're gonna take a
Right.
walk down Pennsylvania Avenue.
But even his attorney, they done stripped him. He's not going to be able
Rudy
to
G
represent him.
and Rudy
anymore.
G, man, look, after 9/11, you was a golden boy. You chose to mess with this chump, and you got messing with him, champ. You know. But DT, like
But
I
do
said,
we think that okay, so at the end of the day, right,
Oh, we got to call it, y'all. Huh? Go ahead.
silencing him will not stop him.
No.
hell no.
His
gonna-
supporters are still out
He
there.
gonna get another account. Somebody gonna put an account in their name for him or something. I mean, come on.
You
Might as
know,
well create a fake page. Ain't nobody tell him about that.
yeah. silencing him, I mean, that will not stop him. We do not expect our commander-in-chief to act the way he has, but he has his whole 4 years in office. You know, that's the part that bothers me the most, is
And
that
they allowed it all
he
this
has
time.
exactly.
And now y'all want to shut him down.
But he cannot entertain people come here and to do the things that they did. That man there, I'm trying to tell you.
Let me tell
Somebody
you,
need to throw a shoe at him when he
He's the
speaks.
realest nigga y'all ever met. That's all I gotta say.
that's my man.
He ain't no
man right
real
there.
nigga.
Hey.
He wasn't up in that damn Capitol. He ain't no real nigga.
Right, all right, who we
Yeah.
got, Cole?
Hey, welcome to T Spot. Who we speaking with? Hello.
Well, are you talking to me, Pookie?
Hey, what's going on? Romy Rome, all the way from Panama. 85
Hey, man.
degrees out there in the blue waters, man. What's going on with you?
Another day in paradise, man.
Hey, I know
Yeah, I
that's
wanna-
right.
Just want to say hello to your co-hosts, with Tasha and Steph.
Yeah.
Hello.
So
How
what
are
you think about Pelosi signing that letter and saying he was a threat to the Constitution?
Well, I don't know about a threat to the Constitution, but he's a threat to their plan. He's getting in the way of what they're trying to do. Yeah, he came along. He wasn't supposed to have been elected. Hillary was supposed to have gotten in office and just kept their plan moving along. He jumped the gate, and
Yeah.
he pulled the covers off of everything, man. We can see now that the emperor has no clothes. The United States is not the country that we've been sold on, for all these years. And now people are seeing it. We don't have health care, how they're treating the immigrants, just everything that's going on. United States, Americans are now seeing the United States the way the rest of the world sees the United States.
So you believe that Hillary was supposed to be president?
Well, that was their plan. And
Whose plan do you
know,
think that
I don't
was?
believe they was gonna let a woman in
I
the
was about
White
to say,
House.
I don't believe that they wanted those men. I don't believe they
I
wanted
don't
to.
think the world's ready for the woman to
I
run.
don't believe they're
I
ready
think
for the woman.
what happened was her arrogance, she didn't go out to the key states that she should have went to. And she just believed that she had it all wrapped up. And like I say, he went out. And I got to say this. He said the dumbest shit ever, and we tuned in.
Yeah.
We tuned in every day to see what would he say today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he probably didn't believe that he won.
Well, yeah, they perpetuated his ignorance
Yeah.
for sure.
But like I say, he has a worst case of nigga luck because they stripped him of everything, man.
But he's gonna find a way.
They said he got on Twitter today for like 5 minutes, man.
Yeah, he's just gonna use the government's account.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, he's a great dude, bad dude, man. But so what's it like over in Panama? How's that country feeling it? Well, that's that part of the U.S. right there.
Well, no, it's not part of the U.S. The United States, we used to have a foothold here because of the Panama Canal.
Canal, yeah.
Right. And then they finally gave it back to the Panamanians. And so the impact of the United States is kind of still here. So we have the kind of like the best of both worlds. They use the American dollar here, and the prices aren't as high, exorbitant as they are there. You can get there's a spot here. We're at a resort on the ocean, on the Pacific Ocean, and they've got 3-bedroom, 2-bath condos literally on the water for $1,000. And so people, it's a more comfortable atmosphere. When I came, now I know how white people feel in the United States. I tell you, I don't have the concerns about every place I go. People watching me,
Wow.
going to stores and things like that. People are friendly to you. I'm 6'4", and so when I walk into most establishments, I'm one of the tallest people. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 people in Panama taller than me. So I would expect people to turn and look and kind of gawk. But and a black man.
Sound like
but
you in
when you
Landover, Chad, for real. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You from Landover, you know what I'm saying?
No, but the thing is, they don't pay attention to you. They don't gawk. You just walk in, just like somebody walks in a room, you turn and look and you turn back. So I just feel like a natural citizen here. It's a person just moving along. I don't have the concerns because I'm not the target. Now the other Americans, right? The no color ones, they're over here and they're having a harder time.
What
They're
does that mean? The
homeless.
no color ones.
White people.
Okay.
Where you pick her up at, Pookie? Where you pick her up?
No, I know what you mean. I just want you to clear that up.
You know, when you say white people, you got white people and you got whitey. So, you know, you're talking about them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's different. You know, they come down here arrogant, and the Panamanians don't like it because Panamanians run the gamut from white to dark as dark. You know, but Americans come and they're just arrogant. White Americans come and they're arrogant, whereas we come in. Most of us, you have some of us who come in and think that they're, you know, privileged also, and so the people kind of retaliate against it. You know, they'll give them less service, or like I said, there's some home invasions, and they pick on them. You know, now they may rob, you know, one or two black homes up in the mountains and stuff like that.
Damn.
But there's not a lot of violence here. I'm telling you, I don't. And the people I've met here, black people, we haven't had that many instances of violence.
I'm living in the wrong place.
Yeah, you are. When you come,
Hey, what's the ratio
really.
to the dollar over there?
We use the dollar.
No, I'm talking about what's the
I'm about to say
ratios like, you know, 50 cent, you know, 50 to 1. I mean, you know, how is it? 10 to 1?
Well, we no. Okay, so we're still using the dollar, but the dollar, I would say, for every dollar we spend in the United States, we probably spend, say, somewhere around 75 cents here, maybe.
Okay.
You know, except on the brands, you know, American brands,
Okay.
you know, that they import here. You know, we pay pretty much the same prices as you pay there, probably a little more. Well, I can't say I haven't been here in a while, but probably around the same price.
Okay.
But the brands here, everything's just good. I mean, we don't have any problems. We don't miss anything, really. And the main thing that we feel, you know, this is there's something different about sun people, you know, people whose culture is in the sun. Here, they're very, very happy people. You know, like the people that are here, they, on average, they probably make maybe $700, $800 a month. But yet, the people, they're clean. They come to work. They're clean. They're not raggedy. I've seen a few, maybe 10 to 15 homeless people in Panama City. We're outside the city. We're about 2 hours away from Panama City. But once you leave Panama City, I have not seen a homeless person. I don't see anybody begging. Now, you'll see them on the side of the road because everybody has some kind of fruit or something growing in their backyard, whether it's pineapples or whatever, or they go out to fish. So you can always eat coconuts, papayas. You can always find something to eat. And but the people, they'll find a way to earn a living. They'll be on the side of the road holding up their beans, pineapples, oranges, things like that. They'll sell something, and they'll work. And then on the weekends, they come out to the resort and they party hard. They drink their beer and they drink their rum and they have a good time. Then they go back to work. And it's family oriented. You see the men with their children and their families. Now, I'm not talking about go to the beach and the mother and the father sitting up on the beach and the children out in the water. Everybody's involved in the activity together, you know, and that's the way it used to be in our culture.
Yeah.
You know, it was a family concept. You had the grandma, you had the parents, and you had the children. And I haven't seen that disrespect between generations. So it's a pleasant surprise in a number of ways. And only reason I would come back there is because, you know, my wife and I, we have daughters and grandchildren there. But other than that, there's really nothing there that I want. I mean,
Wow.
I was free.
Well, okay then.
I know that's right.
You got to come on down. Look, you got to come on down. Bring the show down.
Okay.
And we'll run it from here.
That'll definitely work, man.
Okay, Brian, he
that's
said
right.
to take the T-spot to Panama.
Hey,
No problem.
we definitely appreciate you calling in, Chad.
Oh, no problem, man. You know how we roll, Pookie.
Yeah. And like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna have that thing we talked about here, so we can
Okay.
break down a little bit more on that right there.
Okay, but hey, I'm enjoying your show. The thing I really love about it is, you know, you guys being honest and telling the truth, straight, no chaser, and that's what we need now. We're in a time where faking it is not going to make it anymore. We've got to be honest and deal with what's about to come. And we as black people, we got to speak our truth. You know, we got to speak what we see and what we feel, because we create everything in this world. Everything comes from us.
Yeah.
You know, and you guys
They
being
give us
creative
credit
on there,
for
coming
that.
up, coming off the top. You know, people need to hear real talk, and so I commend you guys. You know, this is gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year for all of us. So y'all keep up what you're doing. Keep your eye on Pookie though. Sometimes he'll go off the edge. But that's okay. Y'all know. I'm not saying anything you don't know. I'm not saying anything you don't know. But he always come back, man. That's my brother for life. I tell you. I had a radio show, and he was my partner. And while we were on the show, I went through some hard times personally, you know, with my family, my wife, and stuff like that. And I could always count on Pookie. You know, he would say, "Hey, champ, you know, we're doing the show. We're gonna have a Ferrari. That Ferrari's coming." You know, and he kept me going. So that's forever my brother. I love him to death. So y'all take care. Have a good show.
Thank
and
you.
we up here supporting you guys.
Thank
Much
you
love,
so
champ.
much.
All right, bro.
Like I say, man, it's the T-Spot. Come to you live and direct each and every Wednesday, 8 to 10 from the Powerhouse Podcast Radio, Uncensored Network. Like I say, we had a hell of a show, hot show. I'm Mr. Undisputed, holding it down, hot and juicy, beige and bougie. I got the bounty hunter in the bill collector in the building. I say I got some great men on deck. I got the CEO Lifers. I got a hell of a damn author coming up. Hey, look, he wrote a book. I think it was Murder Was a Case, or what it was, Murder Was a Case or something like that.
No, Murderland.
Murderland. I'm just saying, you know, I hope it's not on that OJ if I think I did it, if I, you know what I'm saying? What if I did it or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? I hope he didn't do it, but like I say, got a hell of a show, hot show. Y'all stay tuned. Like I say, we are the T-Spot. Make sure y'all download the app, www.uncensorednetwork.com. We got a lot of advertisement specials going on, $6 a day, for 90 days?
Yes.
And get your business or whatever you're doing, advertise here, man. We going for $6 a day. You can't even go to McDonald's for
Damn sure
$6 a
can.
day, man.
You can.
No.
And it's gonna be advertised everywhere. not
That's
just here in the
$6 can take your business all around the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Places that you'll never know. You know what I'm saying? And here, we not restricted from MySpace, Twitter,
We're
none of that
not.
shit right here, man. It's Uncensored Radio. We can say what the fuck we want, when the
Yes,
fuck we want, how the fuck we
Uncensored
want.
Network.
But like I say, download the app, take advantage of the advertisement, man. Like I say, we at a T-Spot. Be right back, y'all.
Baby, come give me something. Oh.
Hey, make sure y'all follow the link in my bio. Murderland, the book, on Amazon right now. Check me out, y'all. Movie coming next.
I got a taste of your loving. Baby, come give me something. Oh. Hey, yeah. What you tell them, Bill? Come on.
She like the way I walk. She like the way I talk. She fell in love with it. Boy. She like the way I walk. She like the way I talk. She fell in love with it. Boy. She like the way I walk. She like the way I talk. She fell in love with it. Boy. She like the way I walk. She like the way I
What I
talk.
tell them? Hey, just let me say to the pussy like that.
Before we get too far gone, yo, I gotta get some monitors right here, homeboy. Check 2, 2, 2, 2.
Through drought and famine, natural disaster, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms have fallen, and angels keep calling, and none of that could ever make believe. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. See, every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Hey, Capricorn. time I look into your eyes, I see, yeah, you're all I need, See, every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Hey, right here. Hey, Pinky, happy birthday, baby. Hey. Don't you like when I come around? I build you up, then I take you down. Hey, say, don't you like when I come around? One more time. I build you up, then I take you down. Say, don't you like when I come around? I build you up, then I take you down. Don't you like when I come around?
You got it, prove. Oh, wait a minute. Hold it.
Yeah. Don't you like?
Hey, baby girl, say don't you like when I come around?
I like that.
Hey, I pick you up and I take you down.
All right. I got you, dude.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Beat work. Yeah.
So two-step music.
Hey, Dion, we're 808. Oh, wait a
Back
minute.
to the
Oh,
live direct. You know we at the Powerhouse Podcast Radio One Sister Network. Make sure y'all download the app, hit the share button. A lot of great things going on. Giving away a free trip to Vegas. Got great advertisement rate, $6 a day for 90 days. Can't beat that. I'm Mr. Undisputed, holding it down, hot and juicy, beige and bougie.
Hey.
I got the bill collector, the bounty hunter, Cleopatra
Hey.
Jackson. And I got Mr. Billy Bush here. Or should I say William Bush, Billy Bush? How you want to say, Bill?
Just the belly, just the good belly.
Just a
Billy.
good
All right,
Billy.
good Billy.
Author of Murderland. You know what I'm saying? So, the author of Murderland, right? Where'd you
Yes,
grow up
sir.
at?
Right here, C Pleasant, C
Okay.
Pleasant,
Oh,
Murder.
okay.
That's John
Out that
Murderland
C.
back in
Pleasant
the day.
Mall.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pleasant,
Yeah.
man.
Glen Willow,
What up, man? I mean, congratulations on your book. Is this your first one?
second one.
Second one?
Sucker for Love was the first one.
Sucker for love.
So there we go.
Oh, yeah, that's that
It's a
one with
sophomore right
Okay,
here.
wait a minute. So we did Sucker for Love, and now we doing Murderland the book.
Yeah, yeah. Sucker for Love, it was more like a twist to it, though. It was Murderline, the first Murderline for real, though.
But we called it Sucker for Love.
Yeah, because the girl was running it. He was a sucker for love.
Okay,
Twisted
now.
them
all
Okay.
up.
You on your second book. Is the sophomore jinx true?
You said what?
The sophomore jinx.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just like slow a little bit. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, man, you know, like I love to see a black man who writes books, man, or stories, or, you know, and I mean, that shows a lot of creativity and imagination right there, Chan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah,
So how long have you been an author?
I've been an author for the last, I want to say, 12 years. But I didn't start dropping them until like 5 years ago.
And how did that happen?
I just had did a little bit of more time, and then I came home and I just dropped. I went full-fledged with the legit instead of the illegal. Yeah.
So what led you to want to write?
I always was like a writer. I was good with my words when I was in school. I could write. I was like a top of the class in language arts and writing. So that was what inspired me for real, for real. I like Spike Lee, Ice Cube, people like that, you know what I'm saying, from the streets. So I just took it and ran with it when I went in.
You know, they say authors are the new rappers, champ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was kind
The
of
quiet, the quiet of rapper.
Yeah.
He said the choir rapper.
So let me ask you a question. Do you write poetry and stuff like that?
No,
You say you nice with your words, right?
Yeah, I mean, I done wrote poetry while I was in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To the ladies, get them to keep
Okay,
them
now I know
while
that's
I'm in
right.
there.
I
You
know
what
that's
I'm
right.
saying?
Got look, got to
Keep
play
them
it
books
on that.
together.
I can hear some of that.
Can't do that time alone.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
gotta
call
jazz
it in.
up a little
I
bit.
call it
Right.
that college poetry, you know, like Nick Nack, Patty Whack.
No,
Nah,
that don't.
I get
Me
deep.
and Mama
You can't
Bone.
when
get, you
you in
can't
there.
get no visits like that.
I
now.
get deep when you in
Oh,
there.
You got to get
Yeah,
some
what
visits.
kind of stuff you was writing there?
I was
Give me a
about to
little
say,
bit.
because,
Give me
see, I
one
don't
of them
come down.
one-liners.
I want to hear what you
Some
write.
of that inmate conversation,
Nah, it was
champ,
more
you know
like
what
a
I'm
street
saying?
thing. It was street lingo with it, though. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like,
What's street lingo? What that mean? What that
I
mean?
ain't good with my words. I can write.
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
a rapper.
okay.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I
alright
put
now.
it down on the paper.
But
No, I
that
feel
canteen was
you.
straight, though, right?
Can't think straight. She kept it coming. Business was straight. Knocking the door down.
Hey, let me tell you something. Man, we watched that Love After Lockup.
Oh yeah,
Them
that's
niggas
my
some
show.
poetic, panty dropping, writing
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
that's my show.
So that was you?
No question.
Yeah.
You seen that show, right? Have you seen that show
No, I
before?
ain't seen that shit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
my
that's
God.
my show.
He said, but he know what you talking about.
I don't know who works, the women or the men, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? When
they be
writing,
getting that
they be-
money.
Yeah. So when you wrote your first book, right, when did you realize, like, this is going to be that shit right here, son?
I actually wrote this one first when I was in. I was locked up and I wrote this one. I was writing Sucker for Love at the same time. But then when I came home, I had a house fire. We had a house fire. I lost a lot of stuff. So I only had Sucker for Love left. So I ran with that. And then later on, I rewrote this because I could remember it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I just put in, modernized it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say that you Sucker for Love, this was supposed to be Sucker for Love? You said
No, I say this one was first.
this one was first,
But
and
I
then
dropped Sucker for Love first because that was the only book that I had left out of the fire.
okay.
I went
okay.
off memory with this one, and then I just modernized it to what I was saying what was going on when I came home.
Gotcha.
So how did you put that out into publishing? Like, how did you sell it? How did you go out and sell it?
I mean, I just grabbed a rack of books, bought them, I published them, dropped them. Then I bought like 100. Then I just went out and sold them in the streets, hand to hand.
But
Hand to hand, just
they-
like they was bad as weed.
Let me
Just
tell
run
you something. A
around.
dude that
Okay.
sold in the street.
All
and
right.
everything, man.
Just run around and
Yeah.
they like that. People like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
promote myself.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how does that work for you?
I mean, it work out. I work for myself right now. I just bounce around.
You gotta
And
pay
if
nobody.
God work it out, I'll be walking with God. I ain't even gonna
I
lie.
know that's
Okay.
right.
So you say you were in when you wrote that first book, right?
Yeah, I was in when I wrote. I
He said
wrote
both
3
of 'em.
I lost 2 I couldn't remember the third one, but I can remember this one. So I rewrote that one. But Sucker for Love, I just dropped that one as soon as I touched
You
down.
better have.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was little, I used to be in Time Out. I used to write out of novels like I'm dedicated to my father. Like if this nigga ain't pay all the bills, this motherfucker be in the street right now. You know what I mean? I bad enough with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I can never publish the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
I'd
know
have
what I'm
helped
saying?
you too. We done dropped out.
I can't drop this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You were helpful.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But in Time Out, I spent a lot of time in that corner, boy. I was right like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no
right.
question.
Like, Mom, why you meet somebody up but this motherfucker here? You know what I'm
How many
saying?
copies did you sell? Your first book. How many copies did you end up selling?
I mean, I ended up selling like 750 hand to hand. But online, I probably sold like another 500. It wasn't that many. You know what I'm saying? It was good for me. I was just happy that I did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm
better
saying?
have
I
it
was
yourself.
psyched.
Let me ask you a
You
question.
better be. You
When you
better be.
sold your first book, what was that feeling like?
Like the best feeling in the world. Like I'm using what God give me to make money. I ain't gotta work for nobody, for real. Like this shit is crazy. I ain't even know it was gonna be like this. When I was young, I used to always say, I don't gotta work for nobody, boo, boo, boo. They like, man, you better get a job.
Right.
But it actually worked out for me. I'm like moving forward with other little projects with people who got money. My money ain't super long, but dudes is messing with me. You know what I'm saying? I got vision.
That's
Ain't
important.
gotta be long,
That's
long and
important.
steady, right?
Important.
Long and steady, you good, right? Ain't gotta be
I'm
long,
good.
just steady,
Ain't
right?
gotta be long.
So how did you get into the Amazon business? How did you get to selling your books on
Actually,
Amazon?
with the book. The book, I was looking into some stuff, and then I seen Amazon. They had publish you. They could publish the junk. So I just checked into that, and then boom, it was right there. It was
And,
right there.
you know,
They
Amazon is
bind
one
it
of
up
the-
and everything.
yeah.
They want a little bit. They don't even want that much. Like it's something slight, but they gonna do everything for you.
Wow.
They gonna do everything for you. Like everybody out here running around doing, like it's if you got an idea, put it down and put it to work. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So are you going to do a third book? Because I saw on your video you said that movie coming soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a
So-
third book. I'm still keep writing, but I want to go to movies though. Movies is my passion
That's
for
where
real.
that
Like
money
I say,
at too.
I was about to say.
yeah, that's my passion for real. Like I say, I like Spike Lee, Ice Cube, people like
Quentin
that.
Tarantino, all them.
I know that's
They
right.
mean shit though.
Terry Woods.
Okay,
Hey,
now.
what's my man that wrote the Family Business? Carl Walker. What's his name? Weber.
Carl
Yeah,
Weber,
man,
yeah.
some
That's a
shit
good one too.
man.
I like
Yeah,
that.
Definitely some good shit though, man. So,
Jason Poole should do some movies. For real.
yeah.
He got a vision. I see why he writing.
So what's your next? What's some of your next book, man?
Probably fuck him, duck him, and leave him alone.
All right,
Something
fuck
like
him,
that.
duck him, and leave him alone.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Something like that. That's what I wrote about before. That was the name of it, but that was something that I stole from just going to the go-go around here.
So is that marketable? Fuck him, duck him, and leave him alone?
Yeah, people read stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what they want to see. They want to see the nasty.
No, but I mean,
They don't
but,
want people to know that they do. They don't want people to know that they do the nasty.
Right.
I mean, but it's the truth though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he said, fuck him, leave him alone, and the old one says, find him, freak him, fuck him, forget him. You know what
No
I'm saying?
question.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
when they go in there and get that book, they gonna order this online then? Because they don't want to really go pick that up.
Nah,
at
they
the
can
store.
go pick it up.
They don't. I don't want to go pick that up. I want that to ship to the house.
You don't want nobody to know, huh?
Yeah. You gonna grab it though.
I
You
want
be
them to
like,
ship that
yeah.
straight to the house.
Let me see what he's
Has
talking
anybody,
about.
has anybody approached in the street and like, are you the guy that wrote Murderland?
Nah, not for real. It'd be like me just dealing with a whole rack of people I know. I already knew a lot of people in the area. Like, seriously, I know a lot of people that people wouldn't even believe that I know, but I know them.
So you get a lot of support.
Yeah, so they just mess with me. They buy my book just all the strength of
Oh,
that.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, because they know my history. You know, I done been through a lot of stuff. So,
Hey, so but what you've been through, your testimony was what you brought you through this, right?
I
Had you
swear
not
to
went through that, this wouldn't be it, right?
man, I swear to God, it set me down. I was just running around, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, but now I'm on a whole nother path trying to do something.
Oh, you doing something?
I'm
You
doing
said
more
2
than
books.
that. I do
Hell
logos.
yeah.
We do home improvement. Like, it's a lot of stuff I'm doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just walking in a legit side of town instead of
That's the right
non-legit.
side of town to
If
walk
that's
on.
what they say is legit, you know. Weed is legal
It's
now.
your
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weed legal now.
Fuck it. And
For real,
guess
this the
what?
Uncensored Network,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, look,
yeah.
this is
Good.
uncensored. You hit that right on the head. This is uncensored.
Would you have
network.
ever thought during your days in college that you'd be here today talking about your book and your future goals, what's going on?
Yeah, I ain't make it to college.
I'm just, I
Nah,
don't
that's
call
the place
prison.
you was
I
at.
call it college.
Oh, yeah, no.
College, man. You know what I'm saying?
We
That
gave
was
it
the
another
real
name.
college.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's where you get some
Nah,
good
I
knowledge.
already, I was visioning it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I could do this. I could come home. I could sell a couple bags. I could mess with these people. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew a lot of people. It's just me getting back in the circle with them. And then I just blended. I was blended with my friends. They doing good things. A lot of them ain't there to go to jail or nothing. You know, they missed the loop. So I just blend with them now, and we doing all right.
So when you sitting home on a Saturday afternoon, man, how do you set the mood to start writing? You roll a J, pour a drink, light some candles. You know.
You know, that, hey, right on the money. Little legs come through, she dancing around like she I'm like, she in here lunching right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Inspiration, champ. You know, sometimes you need that inspiration.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what it is. That's
Sometimes
what it
you can't
do.
this
Little
all
Henny,
sometimes.
you know.
You need a little energy,
I
huh?
seen he poured that hen dog straight, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Oh,
you know,
did he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look.
You gotta taste that motherfucker, man. Ain't you put that red cup, champ. Come on, man. Professional, man.
Oh,
He
God.
done had that college who's he upgraded now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man.
You is great.
So have you ever, like, What will be your message to the young boys coming up, inspiring to write books and comic books and stories?
Man, I just say chase your dreams, man. Like, just believe in yourself, because it's like coming to life for me right now. Like, everything that I was thinking about while I was incarcerated, it's like popping up right now. I love to draw. People calling me for logos. I love working with my hands. I'm getting side work with that. Then the book says, everything coming together, you just gotta believe yourself, keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying?
Did your family automatically believe in your dream when you said, "Hey,
They
I want to write
definitely
a book"?
did. Like, I swear they did not. Like, cause back, like, I was just running around selling weed, selling a lot of weed locally, right around here. Boom. Got in trouble. They like, he's a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker. But don't. I said, I am. I'm out the way. I'm doing what I like to do now. I'm drawing people family pictures. I'm drawing up everything, Christmas cards, woo, woo, woo. Then I'm writing. So everybody in jail, they messing with me. They like, man, they waiting for the next chapter. They like, Murderland, boom. Like I said, I wrote that one first. And then came home, my folks like, oh yeah, you wrote a book. But then they did believe me once I dropped it. Once I did it,
Now
they was
they
like,
on
oh
board.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta prove to niggas.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You
Did they
gotta
buy the
do
book
it.
though? Because you know sometimes
He
when
just
you
ain't got a
selling
bunch
stuff,
of
family
papers.
don't be buying it.
Nah,
first
they
time.
don't be buying
Yeah, they don't be
everything, but
buying
you know,
it.
you give it away. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Give it up.
okay, that's
Go ahead,
okay,
give it up.
that's
It's
good.
okay.
So when you
I give out a
first
lot of books.
when you first drafted the book, was it just a bunch of pieces of papers and a stack? Cause I got niggas be like, man, I got a book right here. Man, it's like 50 pieces of motherfucker.
Man, it was pencil and paper, like 273 pieces of paper.
So
Like,
what is the
I
actual
don't write on the back
process
of the
that,
sheet of paper.
though? How does the actual process work to getting this book together? How does that work?
I wrote it all down, pieces of paper, like I say, 273 sheets of paper. Then when I came home, girl said she added, I tried her, I ain't like her editing. Went to the next person. You gotta pay these people while they doing that too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay them a couple dollars. Some people go do it cheaper than others.
Yeah.
And then she did it right. Then I checked out Amazon's KDP, actually, Kindle Direct Publishing. Looked on there, and I just figured it out from there.
How do
It's
you make
step
sure
by
somebody
step.
don't steal your ideas and stuff like
Oh, no,
that?
I already copyright.
Okay.
You could copyright through them, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make sure you dotted your I's and crossed your
Hey,
T's.
one
Okay.
thing, I'm gonna tell you something. You
I was
better
about to say,
copyright.
I'm trying to tell you now.
The only thing the
Yeah,
white
you
man,
gotta
look,
copyright.
You don't want to see Amazon
the
on
only
the back
thing white
of this
man
book
ever
now.
created was the patent
Yeah,
company.
it ain't on
that
there.
shit.
You-
Okay, all right now, look.
It come through them.
Okay, so
So-
good, that's perfect.
You designed the cover and everything.
Yeah, I drew the cover. Like I said, I be drawing.
Let me
I
see.
drew
Hold the
that
book
cover.
up, Stephanie, so they can see. And he got our PG County on the back.
Yes, he
See
did.
Pleasant Finest.
Yeah, I drew that, but I be drawing a lot. I do a lot of
So I know
different
you
drawing.
from C Pleasant. There's got to be a scene or scenario from around the Sugar Shack, right?
Right, I know.
Not in that book.
For real?
Because I ain't
You
played
ain't
that
got the
side.
Sugar Shack.
I didn't play that
What
side.
side did you play?
I was on Gun Willow.
Oh,
by
my
the
He
God.
was
McDonald's.
on Glen Willow
Yeah,
down
we
that
was
way.
on the other side. It was
He
crunchy
was
back
on
in the
down
day.
MLK.
Back in the day, it was
Okay.
different. It ain't like now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Willow and
He said
I
he
got
wasn't-
Greg Street
So-
on
so
there.
mine's
Greg
Greg.
Street
Yeah,
in
Okay,
there.
Greg
It
Street.
like all that side of
So-
MLK.
do you call that joint George Palm on MLK?
I call it MLK, but I ain't that old to call it George Palmer.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta be.
Palmer Highway.
Yeah.
I'm going bald.
You gotta
I
be
ain't gray yet.
Amvex and all
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
No, you didn't.
I'm going bald. I ain't gray yet.
He ain't quite Amvex now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Pull us.
I'm done.
But I like to see a local dude grow, from home team just come up, man. You know,
Yeah,
appreciate you,
that's
man.
real
I
good.
appreciate
dreams and shit like
Appreciate
that, man.
y'all.
I mean,
Make sure y'all buy the book.
Please
I'm
buy the
gonna
book.
Yes,
Buy
please
the
support
Buy
the
the book,
Buy
man.
the
It's
book.
lit in there. It's lit up in that book.
yeah.
How
Yeah,
much
it's
is the
lit.
book? I'm buying a copy.
Online, they like 15.
Okay, I can afford that.
15.
15.
You got another copy with you?
Nope, that's the only copy. I
Well,
got.
we're gonna let her buy this
I'm
book,
gonna buy it.
and I'm gonna get my
Yeah, I'm
book
gonna
from.
Y'all can have that book. You can
No,
have
I
that
want to
book.
buy it.
Oh, yeah, it's all
You
good.
should. That's the problem with black people. We want to give everything.
Nah, I bought
away.
that for the
so
network.
check it, check it, check it, check it.
That's
We
our
like to buy.
Hey,
problem.
look,
Okay.
Look,
Beyonce always come
understand
here giving
something.
away stuff.
When you
No.
dealing with
I
niggas,
appreciate you.
You're in
Thank you.
business.
You know.
You have to sell it.
give us your cash app so we can send
Yeah,
you
I
out.
so when you
Okay.
remember this, champ, when you dealing with your own people, them 4-letter words you don't want to hear: have, loan, need, and give.
No
The
question.
4-letter words, nah. Not even your motherfucker, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, Tim.
Put your
Y'all see this? He making a sale on the show. You know what
On
I'm
the
saying?
show. I ain't right after the show.
People always want something
No,
for
let me
nothing. No, pay for it. The man, that's his hard work. That's his business. We
No
need to learn
question.
how to pay.
That's right.
You don't
right.
go to Walmart and ask for shit on credit. Pay for people's
You ain't doing
work.
that shit up there.
That's his
You can
work.
try, but they gonna get you at the door.
Now you never thought on the show on live show, you doing a cash out making some money on a book, champ. That's real shit right there.
I did.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? You know. Well, you know what I'm gonna do when I get that motherfucker home. I'm gonna scratch your name out, put my name in that motherfucker.
You know what?
I ain't gonna lie. 25, 29,
Right here,
95.
when they say Billy Bush, you gonna put your name right there.
Billy Bush, nigga. That's a little bit of white out right there,
It take more work than
Yeah,
that.
shit.
They gonna figure that one out.
Nah, I did.
Yeah, you know, shit. My
It's
name,
gone, Billy.
I can be
It's
Billy
gone,
Bush
Billy
for the night.
Appreciate
Shit,
you.
know what
Thank
I'm
you.
saying? Hey, but for real, champ, you know, man, I love what you doing, man, and just keep doing what you're doing, champ, man. Like, you know, you home, you fulfilling your dreams, man. You living in your truth, champ.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing that shit, man. Don't never stop dreaming. See, that's the problem with us black men. We stop dreaming,
Yeah.
then we die. You know what I'm saying?
No question. Get old fast, man. I'm trying to stay young forever.
That's right.
That's right.
I don't know
Man, my
about
friends out here chasing this money, man. I'm telling y'all, check me out, man. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Tell them how they can check you out.
that. Where you find your social media?
At Bush Inc. Bush_Inc. Productions. That's it. For real.
You not on
That's
Facebook?
Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Billy Bush, but I don't really be on it.
I see.
Yeah. I don't be on it.
You don't be on there?
I don't be lit on it. It be like your aunts and uncles.
Yeah,
they all
Facebook is for the older
They in your
people.
business. They like, why did you
It
post
is.
that?
Yeah, like you on
'cause I wanted
MySpace
to.
or something, champ. You know what I'm
Nah, I'm
Facebook
telling you.
is more
They be on
older.
yeah, they be on your line.
Instagram is the younger crowd.
Yeah. He
I
said.
post
just
on there,
telling
but
you.
they be on my
Look, they
line
want to know
on
your
there.
information.
He
Type it in
said
there,
no.
Stephanie. They ask us. See, they trying to buy the book.
saying?
And they on Facebook, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook.
Just so you know, Billy, you
Oh.
might want to get on there.
I'm on there. I'm on there. Billy Bush.
You got to
Yeah.
get
Billy
on
Bush.
there and talk to the
They
people.
Billy
said,
with
what's
the
his
eye.
information?
Yeah, that's what they saying.
Yeah.
Shit, Mr. Bush, goddamn.
Okay, so Billy Bush. So where can they buy that, Billy? Tell them again where they can buy.
On Amazon. Amazon.com. Billy Bush, Murderland, and Sucker for Love.
The next time he
I
come
like the
back,
cover for Sucker for Love.
he gon'
yeah, Sucker
he done
for Love
sold,
was hot.
Nail by Sucker for Love.
So
That's
next time he
right up
come
your
back,
alley
he
with
done
that
sold
jacuzzi.
about 2
Oh,
million books,
man.
right?
What'd you
Let's say
say?
he come back, you done sold 2 million books, right? I call you William Bush, right? That's what we doing now.
Nah, we gonna keep it at Belly.
Billy, nah. Niggas
No,
William
Belly.
back
You know what I'm saying?
You know
No,
accent,
Belly.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm William, baby. You know what I'm
You
saying?
might be saying Bill. You might have heard something like that.
Captain
They go
Bill.
Bill. You know what I'm saying? That's Bill right there.
That's Bill there.
Yeah. You might not
Drop that Y.
So like I say, you know, you the one of the next big black authors coming up, man, doing your thing, man. You know,
That's right. We claiming the name.
No
so
question.
you gotta claim that shit, man. You know,
Yes,
ain't
sir.
no fake it till you make it with these books, right?
Nah, you can't fake it till you make it with them. You gotta write it out. You gotta write it all the way out.
You know what's crazy though? It's gotta be hot. How many pages are in this book?
270.
That's a lot.
Cause you know
73.
us people, right?
273.
After like the first 3-4 pages with no pictures, like, oh man, I can't read this motherfucker shit. Well, motherfucker finish says, I'm not, cause you know us, we need pictures somewhere in this motherfucker. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
not if,
No, you didn't
not
get
if it's
no
lit.
picture.
Nah,
If
I'm
it's
about to
lit, you know what I'm
say.
saying?
If it's juicy, you don't need it.
That one right there ain't like the Sucker for Love. The Sucker for Love
Sucker
was
for
more
Love
like
look
a
like it's
female
juicy.
running it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, go
So
to the
a
con,
lot of
give me that
people
one.
like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
This one was more like the dudes running around, and they was getting into it with each other.
Yeah.
But the girl come through. She in there.
Yeah.
The one from Sucker for Love is actually in that book. She come through.
Yeah, Sucker for Love
Yeah,
look like it's juicy.
So when you
though.
do the
We
next
knew that
job,
from the
make sure
cover.
you put some of that Sugar Shack shit in there, all right?
Yeah, that's where you from.
Nah, hell nah.
You gotta be
I'm
from.
a landlord.
Nah, he
Oh,
a
Landland.
Kidland Zoo
Kinland
nigga.
dude, man.
Oh, man.
Landover,
But
Landover.
you can put some Sugar Shack and Hill Road on that mama, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pepper,
We
Pepper
probably
Mill, you know
drove.
what I'm
We
saying?
probably drove through there. We was riding around.
say we drove
was
through
riding
there.
around today. We was all out southeast. We was everywhere.
You know,
I
everybody had,
did though. You right. You
Everybody
We got a
exactly
lot
right
of
though.
talent here in the DMV. Though.
Yeah, it's a whole
did.
lot of
We
time.
did.
I feel like they was backballing the DMV for a
hey,
minute.
let me tell you
For
something.
something. I swear to God.
You know a book that somebody from the DMV needs to write?
What?
And most people had the best time of their life. is in a Rent-A-Rock.
No question.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you done gave me the idea.
That Rent-A-Rock, man.
I'm like, run with it. Call that down, run a rock.
Yeah. Nigga took their girl out, took their mother to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Rent-A-Rock.
To get them joints.
Okay, Tom.
Spent the all day.
Hey.
We had all days of it
Yeah,
on the
right.
streets.
Fuck Avens, fuck Hertz.
Yeah.
That Rent-A-Rock was getting it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Little fitty.
Yeah.
The working joint back there.
Man, keep that joint all day, Chad.
The small working one.
Yeah.
No question.
You,
Y'all, yeah.
with a Rent-A-Rock, you ain't even want to show us, you ain't even nothing, man.
Some memories
Hey,
back
man, that'll be a
there.
super book.
Yours. I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you.
Shit, fuck that, man.
Hey, man,
undisputed,
hey,
y'all.
crazy.
Yeah,
And
whatever
if you had a good motherfucking, financer, oh man, you got what? You got an 8-ball, you can have this motherfucker. You can have this motherfucker.
I call you when
We
I need
all
to
know
go
it.
somewhere.
A nigga
Stay
spend
in the house forever.
a nigga spend $50,000 for a car and get away for about $160. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But hey, man,
Damn, you took us back.
I appreciate y'all for
I
having me
appreciate
on
you,
here,
too,
man.
man.
I swear to God.
keep doing what you doing, Chan. When you said that 2 million copies, man, I want you to come back and bring that motherfucker plaque back. And we're gonna go to the party and
I
we'll
know
sit at
that's
your
right.
table.
Yeah, I'm be throwing the function.
And we're
I
gonna
know
talk
I'm
that's
about
telling you,
it.
I do a lot of stuff, man, locally, man. I'm
All
telling you,
right.
I'm just,
We're going to come up in there, too.
yeah.
We coming
I'm
up.
saying
We
I'm throwing
coming
the
through.
functions. Y'all go get the invite.
Yeah, hey, keep doing what you do, Chan.
Yeah.
So you want to say
Instagram
something to
live
people to get
flies.
out of here, man?
Man, check me out. Billy Bush, man. Instagram, Bush Inc. Productions. Check me out on Amazon. Sucker for Love, Murder Lane. Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, man, y'all saw him
Absolutely.
on the T-Spot. We at Powerhouse Podcast Radio. Mr. William Bush was hanging out with us. No relation to George, you know what I'm saying? But he hung out with us. Murderland, Sucker for Love. Hey, look, I got my main man, Life is on deck, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all, look, Uncensored Network, take advantage of the advertising special we got.
Absolutely.
$6 a day for 90
right.
days. You can't go to McDonald's every day for $6, man. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of it. This $6 can take you to 7 figures real quick, man. Like I said, we got advertising specials. We give away free trips, especially a dating trip, some other things. We got a lot of shit going on, man. Like
I might
say,
want to do that
Holla
date.
at us.
Yeah, I might need that too.
But I think y'all be like,
Gotta sign up.
I signed up.
that's gonna be
Good
the
luck
I'ma
now.
check it out.
We don't want
that's
you to
gonna
be a
the book
sucker for love.
that you might
I
want to
might
write right
try.
there, champ.
I try to.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Matter of fact, we're going to call that dating trip the uncensored trip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what happens there stays there. You know what I'm saying? Forbidden
That
fruit.
it ain't gonna stay
Yeah.
there.
But-
It's uncensored trip. You just said that.
We the T-Spot, live direct, Powerhouse Podcast, Radio Uncensored Network.
100.
I'm Mr. Undisputed, hold it down. Hot, juicy, beige, and bougie. Cleopatra Jackson. My main man, William Bush. Murderland. You heard that shit? I said William, goddamn
No
it.
question. It's all
Sir William, Boss William, President William, whatever you want to go, man. And what's the name of your company, champ?
Bush Inc. Productions.
CEO of Bush Inc. Productions. You heard that shit, right?
Yes,
He said
sir.
Bush Inc. Productions. And it's a T-Spot. And we're going to take a quick pause with the calls. We got to pay some bills. We're right back, y'all. My man, Life is on deck.
Capricorns better holler back with EA. Capricorns better holler back with EA. Hey, yo, Pooh, wait a minute.
Hey, don't you forget it. We on the party, get it. Hey, don't you forget it. Hey, we on the party, get it. Hey, don't you forget it. Yo, we
show.
What's up with you and
We
that?
ain't got no health insurance this goddamn show. Don't die, goddamn it, motherfucker. Hey, this is T-Spot. We was literally interrupted. Motherfucker almost died on the job and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, this is T-Spot, live and direct from the Powerhouse Podcast Radio, One Sister Network. I'm Mr. Undisputed, chicken holder candy. 202 top hot and juicy beige and bougie. Almost choked on a fucking annihilator. I got the bounty hunter with me. I got the HNIC, the CEO of Lifeless brand.
Yes,
My
sir.
main man, Deontay.
Yeah.
You can catch him on stage at a good old Obsession band.
Yes, sir.
He's selling clothes, t-shirt, hats, socks before the show, after the show. He's doing it all over, man. What's up, Chan?
What's up with you, baby?
Man, you pushing that brand hard,
Absolutely,
son.
man. I'm
Lifeless,
trying.
man.
Yes, sir.
Like, goddamn. So
You got the phone case too.
I see.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I did that for myself, though, because what it cost, I couldn't get no paper off of it, I ain't think. So I just said, that for me.
There's another good brother here that went to college and came home with a plan, man. And
Yeah.
like I say, when I first saw him over my man's spot, he was peeling that what they call that junk, man?
Vinyl,
The
man.
vinyl, man.
Yes,
He was
sir.
peeling that vinyl, man. And people understand when you picking and peeling that vinyl, each little nook and cranny is very important.
Yeah.
And when you put it on Life, put it in the first shirt, Candy Life, you doing well, champ. Like I say, man, your promotion game is hard because, nigga, I was at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I see this motherfucker shit 50 times on the time. Like, God damn, nigga, do you ever sleep? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So what's the
man.
feeling? Do it feel good to you, champ?
Yeah, man, it does. It just like my man Billy just said, you know what I'm saying? If you're able to turn a negative into a positive, you know what I'm saying? And for me, that's exactly what happened. We and my man, just listening to his story, turned negatives into
You know what's
positive.
crazy though? You know, my man, he did a 6-year stint, then did a 9-year. Nigga, going to college is better than going to a real college.
Like Young Gillison, them clothes, them you just keep getting better and better. So he was like, you gotta send me something. What's the prices? So I'm like, nah, I've been watching you too. You in there with all them boxes. I see you rubbing shoulders with Mayweather. It costs you nothing, homie. I'm gonna put you a package together and I'm gonna put it in the mail. We're gonna get it to you.
See, people don't feel right. Like, that's a whole different level of bromance right there. When, you know,
Hell
somebody
yeah.
watch you watch them.
Yeah.
But the feeling is mutual, it's all respect, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, and like I say, you know, you got some new designs coming up for 2021?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, Horse, man, I'm holding back on designs because I'm like they be like, D, you be still. You don't let people get used to one before you. I'm so sorry. Before you drop in another one, let me turn it off. Before you drop in another one, and it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm overzealous. I wake up with ideas, and the minute that I wake up, I'm to my designer, man. Like I want this font, this. I want you to spell it like this, blah blah blah. And then that's 3 o'clock in the morning. By 6 or 7, he sent it back. And then by the time my dude who prints all my designs out is in there, I'm in there again, like, give them to me. But I had to learn to start pacing myself a little bit more. Like, I got a joint that I've been holding on to now. It's for the ladies. It's called Queen Jeans, right? Not actually like jeans, but it's in your genes to be a queen. You just gotta tap into it. It ain't really about
like that.
you
I do
becoming a
too.
queen. You're born a queen. You just gotta tap into it. So we got the queen jeans coming. You know what I'm saying? But I've been holding it. We're gonna drop that around Valentine's Day.
So-
and that's gonna be for the
So
ladies.
that's a Q and with a G, right?
Yeah, with a G. Like it's genetically in you to be a queen. You just got to tap into your queendom. It ain't, you know, like a lot of people think that, same thing with dudes calling themselves kings. They think that they're kings because the things that they have, obtained in their life. Nah, that don't make you no king, man. You know what I'm
That's just a
saying?
fortunate, lucky motherfucker.
Absolutely. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the ladies. I believe they all have it in them, you know what I'm saying? And circumstances don't allow them to tap into it sometimes as early as they should. But when they get it,
Yeah.
they got it. You know what I mean? So it's genetically in you, baby. Queen
Yeah,
G's.
you know what I'm saying?
So you got a shirt for Donald Trump too? A lifer shirt? He's
He about to do that, Joe. He gonna need that, Joe. 45 to life. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what's crazy is, man, you know, I got a daytime job. I still work, so I used to be out Manassas. I worked down there in them backwoods in Manassas, and this one when Obama was president, and they used to, I pull up to a house, and you know, my customers was like they did surveys, and that allows you to get certain bonuses at my job.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, y'all sending me down here in the backwoods of Manassas. This motherfucker got a Confederate flag in his yard. What you think type of, you know, survey he gonna give me? You gotta get me the fuck out of here. But when I used to be down there, I just noticed the extreme hate. The no bomber signs on their refrigerators and they garages and pictures with Obama with a noose on them on the actual refrigerator. So when Trump came up to run, I was literally like, they crazy ass. They so mad that we put a brother in office that they gonna believe in this dumb dude and they gonna put him in.
I mean, what you say back now, Manassas, say the good old boys. They believe in. They don't believe in that homosexual shit. They don't believe in that black man, that empowerment shit. They believe in white America is white America. You know what I'm saying? And they believe in that shit. And I say this, for him to convince a fucking hillbilly who live in Mississippi in a fucking tin hut with no fucking water, electricity, no dental care, to ride on your motherfucking horse or buggy, whatever comes with this motherfucker, to storm the Capitol and to fuck your life up even more. That's some belief shit right there.
That's some belief shit. Heavy belief. And listen, he's nothing. He's
Well, they
nothing
believe
but a modern
that
day
they
Hitler.
stole that the election was stolen from him. So their fight again is against the government.
Right.
So when people believe that strongly that the government is wrong, yeah, they go that hard.
Right.
They will do that. That's just how that's going to go.
Let's say this with them.
I'm not going to say that Obama was the best president, though. I will not say that.
No. But I just know that it angered them to a point where they was going to go as far left as they could after him. I felt like they were so mad that happened that they was going to go as far left as they could. So when he started running and people were saying, man, he don't have a chance, I'm like, he do got a chance.
He had a chance.
Because they're angry as hell.
But
that
more
we
than
put the
came
brother-
out
He
the
didn't
vote
have
that
a
we have right
chance. He had a
they
chance
did.
when Bernie Sanders was gone. I knew he would be president because I knew they was never going to let a woman. We wasn't ready for a woman to be president. So I knew that those people was in there hee ha ha in Hillary's face, but they wasn't going to vote for her.
Right.
Those men was never going to be answering to a woman. They wasn't ready for that.
Right.
So that was at the end of the day, that what was going to happen. When Bernie was out, I said, okay, he's in. There was no way in the world that was going to happen. Now, I know that Plan B just didn't work for them. I felt like they probably thought we were going to get him out of here. We're going to try to bring Pence over, and what was the Secretary of State? What was his name? What was his name? Moved him up. But they couldn't get him impeached the way that they needed him to make that happen.
Right.
That's what I think that their plans was, but it just didn't work.
Oh.
So we got stuck with this guy. And he was reckless. I mean, I didn't disagree with everything that Trump says. Like there is some things that he says that I do agree with. Like if you want to be here, you need to be legal. Stuff like that. Like some things that he was doing for the economy was right for the economy. Some things people don't look and understand those things, and that's fine. But his mouth is reckless.
Right.
His mouth is absolutely reckless. As a commander-in-chief, he is not. He is
showed
not
the
thinking
hillbilly
at all.
Something, though. I didn't tell you motherfuckers do that shit. I just
Oh,
walked
hell
down
But
yeah.
they
there.
still out there though. It hasn't changed.
Because you know why?
They were still out there yesterday. As
Yeah.
early
He
as
is
not
yesterday.
gonna
when-
change that.
So let me tell you something. He played both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? And the most dangerous part is defense. He hyped them up with all that, we're going to make America great. But you motherfuckers on your own when you go down this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, I sparked the fucking flame.
Right.
He knew he didn't want them to
Motherfuckers.
stop, or he wouldn't have been calling no daggone nobody down in Atlanta telling them, hey, I only need 11,000 votes. What was that call for?
Well, see, that's the arrogance. He's an arrogant motherfucker.
He was threatening.
That was the
Yeah.
arrogance. See, but
He wanted that.
to see him lose twice, like, motherfucker, you lost, motherfucker.
Right.
You lost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They said you were a threat to the fucking Constitution. You know, now, like, when they take all your social media from you, like, they're not even playing with him.
Well, their plan is so that he is not able to run in 2024.
Right.
That's what the ultimate goal is that so that he's not able to run again. So, that's why everybody's like, well, just, he's gone in a week. But no, they don't want him to run in 2024. Because if you don't do this now, he's able to do it again. He's able to run
That's if he
again.
don't go to jail, though, because like I say,
He ain't going to jail.
New York
Even
got...
if he go to
New-
jail?
New York-
I feel like you. I don't think that
He's not going no
New
jail.
York waiting on him, Chan.
First of all, you got to remember, Trump money long.
Nah, he ain't long. It ain't long.
Oh, his money long.
He
long.
got a lot of power though,
And I was about
He
to
has
say
no.
that.
I'm gonna say this. He has a lot of power
and we just saw that.
in the good old boys. Because you gotta remember, a lot of them
Only way
hillbillies
he's
that
going
voted for
to-
him never came out to vote for him.
Only way that he would go to jail would be somewhere they would O.J. Simpson his ass, which means that, like, O.J. got away with murder and then he did something stupid, and then they hung him.
I give y'all this.
That's
in
the
the next
only
year,
way
2
he's going
years,
to
he's
jail.
going to jail. Because you gotta remember something. On this last week, he done pissed off Republicans. He done fucked over a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Now I told y'all, good old white America, the hillbillies that came out, we never seen them before. They came out. They didn't even come out for Obama's election. They laid low. He sparked the fire. That I'm gonna make America great, but they still ain't got no health care. They still in a bad situation. Like he played a hell of a game, Shan. He played a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? You know, Obama. He said this when Trump threw a shot at him, and he said, "Why would I worry about a motherfucker who can't run Atlantic City? How the fuck you gonna run the world?"
He gonna go to jail when I see it. Because for me,
He not going
any way they can choke a black man completely out to death on a camera and not go to jail, I just can't bring myself to believe that he gonna go to jail for anything. That's not saying I don't think he. Well, you know what? I don't wish jail on nobody.
If he don't
You know
go
what
to
I'm
jail
saying?
in
So I
Russia,
can't-
he not going here to jail.
I ain't
It
gonna
would
sit
have to
here
be
and say-
Russia.
say
And what's the
that.
other man where they put that warrant out for his arrest?
I thought he got one in China too though.
It would have to be somewhere like that where
I
they
just
mad
like
at
to
him
see
because
him
he didn't
take a
agree.
good ass whooping.
Because he didn't.
If somebody just beat him the fuck up real good. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna wish jail him.
I mean,
Just somebody
say
give him a
this.
good ass.
Because you got to remember that he's not gonna. We all know that he has. Because he is a former president,
Yeah,
and he's
he
going to have
getting in him
protection,
no time
but he's
soon.
not going to abide by it. He doesn't have enough
I mean, you gotta remember this too.
Secret Service.
He didn't
You know what I'm saying?
have.
So he's going to be out in the public when he needs to lay low.
He didn't pissed off a lot of influential people. A man Bezos, the dude from Tesla. He didn't pissed off a lot of motherfuckers with money and power. Like I said, he didn't. Like I said, they're going to get him. They're going to make an example of him. We're going to wake up one day, and you're going to see on the what channel we watch more time?
Oh,
Five.
CNN?
5. Yeah.
Former President Donald Trump gang raped in prison. Like you can
Don't
see,
say that.
He's gonna suffer this shit.
They go.
We're gonna be over there with Bill Cosby.
Oh, he gonna be with Bill. Yeah, I mean, cause like he pulled the worst case of treason on domestic soil, Jane.
We gotta call y'all.
We got a caller. Welcome to the T Spot. Who we speaking with?
That pretty eyed nigga. What's up, family?
Hey, pretty eyes. What's going on, champ?
I can't call it,
You
man.
been laying
What's
low,
going on
too.
with
Ain't heard from you. While you buttoned up or something? What's going on, champ?
Yeah,
must be bummed out.
nah.
It's hibernating
I be
season, son.
checking in. I just ain't called. Happy New Year to
Happy New Year,
everybody.
champ.
Happy New Year.
Okay, I know I ain't heard from you. I thought Trump told you to go down to the
nah,
White House.
Oh nah. You know I ain't rocking with that sucker there. I'm freak.
Hey,
yeah, I ain't
what?
one. Nah, that's just,
We ain't one that. I'm glad you called. We ain't heard from you in a while, champ.
I know every time I be watching, but then I get sidetracked. By the time I come back, I'm like, too late to call now. It's about show about to be over. I be watching.
What you always sidetracked
I'm
for?
always watching. Just know that.
I need to know, son. What we sidetracked that pretty ass?
Back shots.
All right now, hold up.
Lord.
Wait a minute.
Everybody got something going on today.
Hey, everybody got shit going on.
The
Goddamn.
author, he gets sidetracked. Now you sidetracked.
Man, damn, wait on DeAndre to get sidetracked. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, much love though, pretty eyes, man. Always,
You
man.
already
Love
know,
your call,
man.
champ.
Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Keep doing, man. Great job, man. Y'all keep up the good work, man.
Hey, man, what you got going on in 2021, champ?
I'm just trying to be better than I was in 20, man.
Oh, shit. I know that's right. As long as you got your health, man, your vision, and
Absolutely.
You know.
Hey, I got family. I got good people in my circle. I'm good, man.
When you gonna come
My
sit
circle
down with
small,
us?
so. Huh?
When you coming to sit down with us?
I'm waiting for the invite. You know, I'm always up. I'm waiting for the invite.
Hey, pretty
See you
eyes.
next week.
You know one thing I say, man. Fuck who in my circle. I need to worry about who in my corner, champ. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. But
Yeah.
see, I don't even trip because I got my brother with me, so it's me and him against the world. So I
I
ain't
know
even
that's
tripping.
right. Man, all love to you, champ.
Always, man. You already know. Love y'all, man.
Love you, champ.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, you know, I got my main man with me, Deontay.
What's going on? Whatever. Get him out of here.
The CEO of Life is in the building, man. They're doing a lot of great things, man. Like
Everybody
I say,
came in here with the life and
I
stuff.
wake up in the morning time. I
my
see you at
guy.
5
You
o'clock.
put them on?
Shit,
You put them on?
shit running down the motherfucking timeline, man. You know, so what shirt brand do you use, man?
I use all different ones, man. But now we about to start getting it shipped in, so it's gonna be from over there where we gonna get it shipped in from. But you know, if you want Lux, you got Lux. If you want next level, you got next level. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, whatever it is you want, you just gotta know that the higher
Man,
the
'cause
t-shirt,
I always
the higher
tell
the shirt.
people the brand of the shirt really makes a difference.
Absolutely.
I see a lot of people, they make some money, then they put that shit on the guild in 2020. and
I've done no gilding since I've been in the
I'm
game.
talking about right there, man.
Yeah, let's speak on that right now. Yes, I've done no. I don't like people to itch with my clothes on. So nah, we ain't.
Oh, they
we
make
ain't-
you itch.
Well, all my life of
I
shirts are
don't-
still in good condition.
I don't like. I mean, me personally, that's not what I would like to do. I'm not knocking nobody hustle. That's whatever it is that you doing, that you do your thing. But me, I'm talking about me. I've never gave anyone a Gildan T-shirt and or hood. You never got one from me, and if you did, you didn't. And you never got
We
one.
ain't taking
it
Hey,
back
so,
if you
so you
did.
press
Let
your
me
own
be
shirts out,
clear.
right?
Yeah, I do most of my own pressing myself. Yeah.
So let them people know what it's like on a summer day behind that heat press.
Oh man, it's tough, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to get the merchandise out to the people. So you figure out a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? We invested in our own presses. So now it ain't a summer day, it's AC at the spot.
I know
that's
and
right.
I'm pressing, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to continue to keep building. Like my man, been there, done that. My man Joe, he came in the game after me. You know what I'm saying? He got his own embroidery machine. He got his own vinyl cutters and all of that stuff. So I got people around me, and we continuously trying to build, stack, you know what I'm saying, to take it to a level where we don't have to be in the sweat zone like you're talking about doing, because it's tough. It's tough. Me and you was in there. When I first met you, sweating like two slaves.
I used to like Florida Evans when I finished, man. Damn, son. No bullshit, man.
So when you first got into selling shirts, was there anybody in the DMV that helped mentor you coming up when you first tried to learn how to do it?
Well, it's a young guy named Fats. He got a company called Beyond Gutter. He another Landover dude. He
Good
from
dude,
around.
man. Fats good dude, man.
Absolutely, great guy. He from around like Stratford Woods. He was raised by some homies that I know in Stratford Woods, and he was doing it. So initially, what happened was it was like we was trying to build like a conglomerate, a team, and Fats had the clothes. I was bringing back the band. This when we first started bringing back Obsession. I had Obsession. My nephew has Official Sound Studios, and he does all of the hip hop stuff. So what I was trying to do was I was trying to say, listen, if we move as a unit, then we can't lose. We got everything. We got clothes. We got, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was going, I'm like, we need to start really wearing the Beyond Gutter brand, blah, blah, blah. So what happened was I had the, like I said, we had the Landover Lifers basketball team when we was down JPRU. And then when I came home, Toucan, me and Jaws, which my homies right here, we started the group, Landover Lifers.
Okay.
So we was doing like our Snoop Dogg, Warren G, and Nate Dogg thing, because Jaws sing, Toucan rhymes, and I rhyme. So we had that, and that was Landover Lifers. And he would always talk about the LO in his raps, and like Toucan consistently speaks on it. So we took that, and I'm like, when I'm talking to Gutter, I'm like, listen, I got an idea. You should take this shit, this junk called Landover Life, and they're going to eat it up around the way. And I kept trying to pass it to Gutter, and he kept really like not doing it. It must have been meant for me, and he wouldn't do it. So one day he was like, man, come holler at me. I wouldn't holler. He was like, this the dude right here you need to holler at. So he basically said, you do it. So I took the design to him, and I gave it to him, and he printed it. And I wore a couple of shirts. I made me a couple of T-shirts, went on stage. But when I came on stage, it's like, where the fuck you get that T-shirt from?
Yeah.
So then the hustler clicks on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got them. Man, I need one of them Jones. How much? Give them a price. And then the next day, I was in the clothing business, and we've been running ever since.
See, a lot of people don't know, if you spend some time with my man, Shamarco's shop, it might be about 10 to 20 other jokers in there with their own brands. But everybody coach each other over there.
Yeah.
And root for each other. Man, try this. Do this something different, man. Oh, I got an idea. Take this and run with it. But like I said, I'm proud of you,
I still been wanting to steal your polka dot situation, but
Yeah,
I ain't
I know.
did it yet.
So do you come up with the idea for the women as well, or do you have a female that comes up with
I
that
run it
for us?
past females. I think of everything, and then I run it past people who I trust. You know what I'm saying? I know the females that I know who really get that clothing thing on, and I be like, what you think about this, little mama? And they gonna tell me like, D, move with that. Oh, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard of, D. So I'm like, all right, cool. And that's how we move. Everything comes to me, and God give me everything while I'm asleep. Because like I say, I pop up 3 o'clock in the morning, I got an idea. This is dope. Now, every one of them not dope. Sometimes I shoot and it's a miss, and I'm like, all right, cool. The next one gonna catch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we just keep moving. When you know that it's a good thing is when people say, man, we want the retro shit. Like people asking back for the shit with the handcuff on it. You know what I'm saying? They want the old shit. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when you know, like, okay, cool. It's starting to catch on. And I probably got about. And what's crazy is I do numbers in Landover. I do okay in Landover. But, man, Southeast and Northeast, Shrimp Boat, around that 46 area, man, they love me. That's where it really come from right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's no shot to nobody, but Landover niggas do represent it. Don't get it twisted. But I wasn't trying to pigeonhole myself. And when I came out with the Landover Lifers, they were on it. But I was like, this gonna stop right here if I keep putting Landover on it. I can't do that. Let's just drop the names and put Lifers. And then I started, before I did that, I made the Southeast Lifers and the Northeast Lifers and the Southwest. I had them for everybody. But then I was like, we just gonna drop the whole name thing, period. We running with Lifers. What are you lifetime committed to?
Let me ask you a question. When you first saw your first shirt somebody wearing on the street, how'd that feel?
Oh, man, great. I'm going to tell you, listen. When Obsession, we did Nipsey's. One night. And Jigga had to sell probably 50, 60 tickets. And this is advance tickets. I think I might have sold 100 advance tickets. We knew it was going to be a packed, ridiculous night. So we go down, I think it's my birthday. We go down Nipsey's, and we got probably 300 and some change. We blew the walls out Nipsey's. And when I look, as I'm talking, I'm looking over the crowd, and I just see waves of life of shit. Like on some real shit, Slim. I almost got choked up because I didn't understand like that. It was moving like that. I mean, I knew that I was dropping shit off to people, and this was my birthday, and like people were buying T-shirts along with the tickets. And all of that, but when they came through and you seen them do the sneakers with that motherfucker, it was like, nigga, like damn, okay. And you just looking over the crowd. At the end of that show, I literally stood up there and I told him, I'm like, man, this is amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm humbled that y'all came through for me like this. Not only with the shit on, but y'all came to just check me out. Yeah.
So
and
you-
we was up against, I'm sorry,
No,
Steph,
you're
we
fine.
was up against Backyard and What that night down Backyard and What was at Fast Eddie's that night. Because honest truth, I remember saying, man, maybe we need to push it back because that's going to hurt our numbers. And Jigga said, nigga, the fuck is you telling me? We not pushing nothing back. We running. Let's go. He told me, and that like he gave me the confidence that I needed to keep moving. That was him. He said, nah, we ain't pushing shit back. We going. Let's go. And we did our 300. I mean, easy too. So that what made it even more proud to know that I had the big homies down there together, too deep, but I still was able to bring this amount of people to fuck with me in my situation.
And with your brand.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, man, this is the T-Spot. We got to take a pic off the calls. You know we're coming out each and every Wednesday. Powerhouse Podcast Radio on the network. Download the app. Make sure y'all taking care of the free advertising, $6 a day for 90 days. Purchase your brand, whatever you got going on in your business. Hit us up on SensorNetwork.com. I'm just trying to speed hold it down. Hot and juicy, beige and bougie. I got the bounty hunter with me, Cleopatra Jackson.
She
My
is
main man,
here.
CEO, HNIC of Lifeless. Deontay in the building. Like I say, this is the T-Spot. Each and every Wednesday, Powerhouse Podcast Radio. Be right back, y'all.
Yep.
Did you wanna play my game? We say yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's Southside in the hood, man. Yo, it's in the hood that you play. Hey, my life was you wanna wait a minute. Hold it. Let the beat work. Yeah. Hey, stop down and fuck around. Come on, come on. Hey, yo, that. Hey, feed it. Well, it's the hard
Spot. Come to you live and direct from the Powerhouse Podcast Radio. Make sure y'all take advantage of a lot of things we got going on. We're giving away a free trip, a dating trip. We got the app up. Matter of fact, the advertising $6 a day. Like I said, we are the T Spot. Live each and every Wednesday, the 10th from the Powerhouse Podcast Radio on Central Network. I'm Mr. Undisputed, hold it down, hot, juicy, beige, and bougie. Dear Patrick Jackson, CEO Life is in the building. My man Jaws, riding shotgun with us, man. Like I said, what's going on, Jaws, man?
Ain't too much popping, man. Just chilling, man. That's getting off, getting it in. That's it.
All right, getting off and getting it in sound like a plan to me.
That's how that sound right there. I don't know if getting off and getting it in right there. You know what I'm saying? So, you
gotta get it in to get off.
Right, exactly.
You know what's crazy? Is it me or is that last 10 minutes for you get off is the longest fucking 10 minutes of your fucking life, man?
Right.
You run to the bathroom real quick, come back.
Still ain't done, right?
Like, goddamn, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, man, you're hanging out. What bring you to the T-Spot tonight, champ?
Oh, man, I'm just coming to represent my man, Dion Tate, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Life is Project and the movement.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure. Yeah. Little Life is joint, you know what I'm saying? Just representing the project, the movement. You know, mainly for the Landover side, you know what I'm saying? No shots thrown, but that's where it's, you know, born and raised, and that's where it's bred from. Staying connected, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it solid, 100. That's how we step.
202 forever right there,
Yes, sir, for real.
That's right. If you ain't been the motherfucker, I'm gonna take it back. I was running that motherfucker when they had the Geno's.
Yeah, for sure.
Say we're at the top of the hill.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Motherfucker, the rhythm was a movie theater.
Exactly.
I don't remember them Genos.
I was about to say,
Hey, who mama was at the Geno's? Man, Geno's is like that.
Who mother? Oh, pork. Was it pork mother at the Jiffy's?
Yeah, Jiffy. No, Piggy.
Piggy mother at the Jiffy's.
Piggy
Yeah,
mother
man, you good, man. Jerome and Irvin and them in the barber shop.
When the carnival used to come through, yeah.
Right,
You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all got a photo, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Welcome to the T-Spot. Who we talking to?
Bonjour, Noir family.
Hey, my French man. What's up, Jacques Chevalier? Hey, Slim.
Hey, man, I hear
Congratulations.
y'all got a Landover brother up on there tonight, so I had to call in, man, because you know I used to live in Kent, man.
Yeah, right on Falls Terrace, baby.
How about it?
Yeah.
Hey, Jock, we want to say congratulations on y'all, you know, what was it, 30-year nuptials or something like that?
Yeah, 30. Yeah, we did that 30-year renewal, man. You know what I'm saying?
We were looking sharp,
Yeah.
too.
Yes, she
Looking
was.
sharp,
Hey,
champ.
thank you, man. Yeah, and my wife made good love to me that night, too. Man.
I'm so glad she accepted you again.
You glad she accepted me, Stephanie?
Hey, Jock, you know something, man? I'm so proud of you, man, that 30 years later, y'all redid it, man, because I figured the 30 years, I'd have put my wedding tape and watched that shit backwards, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? My father walking back down the aisle and shit, I'm back in the limo.
Nah, my wife been putting a hurting on me, man, for 42 years, man. She still make a nigga scream.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Hey, look.
He had a robe on, he had everything coming down the timeline for a whole week.
What year he was in Landover, man? What year you was
Hey, I was in Landover in
It was before the zoo.
1971.
Before they called it the zoo.
Yeah, that's like before the zoo. I was in 1970, 1971. Then I got
told you before they called it the zoo.
They wouldn't even nuts for it.
I wasn't born.
Oh, y'all, I forgot y'all young people. You know, I'm an old man with a young heart.
Definitely wasn't born.
You know, Jock, his brother Kenny Chevalier was a referee in some of the biggest fights in Vegas.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, so love,
Hey,
man.
listen,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got a
yeah.
lot of huge people from Landover, man. They be trying to sometimes take our stuff. They be talking about my lawns, talking about, no. He from Landover. Tell it out
That's
there.
right, that's right.
Sugar Ray Leonard from Landover. Don't take our people.
Can't swear to be exact.
Don't try to take our people, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all my homies from the city, but that dude from the LO, man.
Hey, Jock, man, I'm glad you called in, man. Give me
Hey,
some
look,
of that
I
French
just
shit.
wanted to call, man. I've been busy listening to all this political shit, man, and then I had some emergency repairs over in my apartment building Southeast. But you know one thing about me, I keep my tenants happy as a motherfucker because I love that Section 8 money.
I know that shit. Son. That's guaranteed shit right there, huh?
And that keeps mama happy too.
Keep mama happy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She's smiling like a motherfucker now. Like, get on the phone, come here and make love.
Hey, Jock, I'm gonna tell you something, Jock. I saw y'all
Hard.
virtual pictures, and Slim, you was looking casket sharp in that motherfucker. God damn, boy. You was clean as a
thank you,
motherfucker,
man. Hey, man, thank you, man. Coming from a big-time person like you, man, you know that really makes
I'm a small
touches
fry
our
to a
heart,
Big
man.
Mac, champ.
Nah, man, come on, man. You sitting there beside that fine honey Tasha, man, and Stephen, who I got a deep crush on.
He was committed to the wife. He shoot shot.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You just talking.
He an old Mac from way back right there.
You already know.
Yeah.
With that said, merci beaucoup, au revoir, et bon temps, noir premier.
Hey, Jock, man, I tell you, you get me hype when you speak that French shit, champ. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Man,
champ.
hey, look. One of these days, man, you know, when the strip clubs open back up, Horace, me and you have to go there, man. 15 minutes. I ain't staying no more than 15 minutes because, you know, they kicked me out the strip club. You know why?
Why?
They said, look, nigga, we need you to make it rain because I was only putting dollars. They said, motherfucker, you make it sprinkle so you can't come in no more.
Nigga, I'm gonna make it rain with quarters in that motherfucker, champ. Understand?
Who's gonna end up knocking the bitch
Motherfucking
out?
right. I'm with you, Horace. I'm with you,
All the
bro.
strippers
I'm
gonna go
throwing
down.
I'm
That's
throwing bag of Crown
embarrassing.
Roll
Y'all
bags
cannot
for the
go in there
niggas
with
in
no
that
damn
motherfucker, man.
quarters.
Shit, I ain't going in there. I'm going with
I'm gonna let y'all go.
You know what? You can't just go.
Hey, Jock, man, we love you, champ, man. Look, congratulations.
Go and shake your hand.
Happy anniversary, man.
Yes.
Much more love to y'all, man.
30 more,
Thank you so
30
much,
more.
Bye, Jock.
Thank you,
I can't.
Stephanie. All right.
Always, Jock. So like I said, Keontae,
Crazy.
man, you know it's 2021, man. Did you ever see yourself right here, right now, doing what you're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Because like I seen it. Because when I'm like, it's been a minute. I've been home for a while. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know my man Billy's situation or how long he been. Like I touched back down in like '99. You know what I'm saying? So like I took my lumps early. So yeah, when this started happening, yeah, I could clearly see that. Now I can't say that I knew that I was gonna wear a T-shirt and it was gonna explode and people was gonna like it and start buying it like that. Nah, but as far as being here and having some sort of success on the other side of the fence outside of breaking law, yeah, I seen it. And then when my son came along, I knew exactly what I had to do.
So when you touched down in '99, right? You ain't had no PTSD, did you?
Nah, man. I told you, my homeboys, man, they gathered around me and showed me how to do that bit. You know what I mean? When I went on lockup, when I got to the jail, I had a good cell buddy. They replaced him with a fucked up cell buddy. It was a dude from Baltimore. He had a shit bag, and he didn't. This is a true story. He didn't like to clean the shit bag like he was supposed to. So the cell used to be like fucked up. I'm like, I can't live with this nigga. I got too much years to do here. Like this shit is crazy. So we was going out for lunch one day, and I told the nigga, I said, man, look, when I get back to this cell, you gotta get the fuck, you gotta be gone. So when I got back to the cell, he was gone. It was like, great, they gonna give me another cell buddy. They locked everybody in, and then they popped my cell, and they called me out on the tier, and they said, pack up. And I'm like, pack up? Fuck, I'm going. They said, you going on my fucking lockup for threatening. So I said, this motherfucking nigga told them people.
You went all shit to himself, goddamn.
Get your ass out there.
I swear on everything they sent me to say. They sent me over 5. I was down MCTC, and anybody that know it, they sent me over 5. And when they sent me over 5, for like days, it would be somebody coming in they cell window, and they be yelling across the yard, D. So I'm like, don't nobody know I'm in here. They not fucking talking to me. So I'm just laying on my bunk. I could hear the nigga every day yelling. So then one day he got in the window. He said, Pop, D. I said, that motherfucker talking to me, yelling out the window. And I went to the window. I'm like, yeah, like nigga, this horse. So it was my man Horse, which was, God rest his soul. He was from around 25 Hours Store. You know Mel. Y'all know Jamel Chase? Yeah, God rest his soul. He was from around 25 Hours Store. He said, man, this horse. So I'm like, oh, what's up?
He was locked up too?
Was he locked up? Shit.
Fuck you with that
Shit,
stuff.
man.
I didn't know he was locked up.
Man, get the hell out of here.
I
You
thought
did
man was
that.
my buddy.
And honest story, he was like, man, Toucan, look out for 2. I think that's what he told me. And I was like, all right, cool. And then this motherfucker came past my cell one day pushing books. And, you know, he would hand you your books through the slot. And he hitting on the door, and I'm like, the fuck, man? I go to the door, it's this motherfucker. He like, give me a book. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna read this shit. So he, like, consisted that I take the book, but when the book came in, the book had cookies and Debbie's and like I said, they put themselves around me, and it was like, okay, cool. So then they when I went up for my little hearing, because I didn't even know they had hearings in jail. You go for a little hearing to see if you're gonna get off segregation, and they spoke for me, and I got off of the little lockup thing, and then they was like, man, we want to keep him over here, and they kept me on tier 5. And Horse had a single cell. He came out because I hadn't had a TV at the time. I had got no packages or anything at the time. Horse came out the single cell and came down to a double cell and bunked with me, brought his TV down and all his food and everything that he had already had that I wasn't able to get as of yet. And he let somebody have his single cell. When a nigga give up that single cell, Slim, they care about you. You know what I'm saying? He gave that single cell up, he came down, he bunked with me, brought the TV in the room, and he showed me how I bit. He showed me like, I'm like, man, nah, I ain't going. Nigga, you gonna get the fuck out of this. You can't do that cell on that bunk, this bit on that bunk. Come on, man, we going to the gym. And then I started going to the gym and doing other things. I seen more people that I knew. And it was like, okay, now it's time to adapt. And that was all 25-hour store niggas. I had no pound pocket niggas in there.
So, Joe, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
When Deontay first told you about the idea of license, what was your initial thought when he first told you till you saw the actual product?
Honestly, for real, it wasn't even in that order. You know what I mean? To be straight honest with you, them and Toucan, man, they was when they came out and when they got out and started the music, it wasn't even really organized like that. It was just like we was just expressing our talents, like, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, you can rap or you can sing, and me and D already had knew each other from the band shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was one thing. But when I found out it was really cold out this bitch,
yeah, man.
I said,
one of the songs.
I was like, God damn, y'all got something. You know what I mean? Toucan was spinning from his way, his side, and D was putting it from his side. And I'm like, hold up, something missing now. You know what I mean? It's cold out this bitch, man. It's kind of chilly out here, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what I mean? We got to put a coat on that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to put a hat on it there. Come on, what we going to do?
Yeah.
So we just really went with the vibes, man. You know, energy is one thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I just really basically, we got in the studio, man, and started working. And you know what I'm saying? And then as it progressed, and we started seeing how, like, the thing is, you know, I got a shout out to my man Toucan. Happy birthday to my nigga, man.
Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
Real nigga.
His work ethic is just it's immaculate, man. Like, he won't let you, once you say you're gonna do something and you get involved with that shit, man, it's like he not gonna let you, you ain't gonna be lazy about that shit. Yeah. He stay working. Like, and so that was the motivation, I think, really behind me and D, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. And we just jailed together, man. And from there, you know, this where we at. You know, he wouldn't let D say, man, I thought you said you gonna have that song ready, like, I know D get mad. He call you 50 times. Man, when you 8 ball, when you're 16. You ain't ready yet. He done wrote like 19 raps in 1 week. And he got some, just go wherever you want to go. You know how you got your topics and stuff, right? Yeah. Whatever you feeling, John, just sing the hook, write the hook, and then you write the hook. I got something for it. Listen to this joint. He call you, but he ain't calling you at the normal times of the morning. It ain't like 10:30, 11. It's like 7, 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, man.
First thing, but he won't even say hello. He just saying his rhyme.
So do you sell any of your stuff like on Amazon or Shopify or any of those things?
Nah, I haven't started moving in that direction yet. Actually, I'm still small time business right now. We trying to do a few things to build. See, what we never trying to do is get out ahead of ourselves. A lot of these dudes, no pun intended, some people deserve stores and some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never get out here. To be honestly truthful with you, I like coming out my trunk. I love when I pull up on that block and I pop that joint and people come over. I mean, you can touch the people. Like my man said when he was selling his book, I love to be out there with the people. Most of the people I sell to, we knock down a drink. They turn the music on. They gonna put some Obsession shit and blare it in the streets. And man, we just I really love that. So people be like, man, you gonna ever get a store? I'm like, I don't know, man. I like pulling up.
Yeah.
I really, I like the whole, ain't got no overhead.
Responsibility.
Man, we just pull up and we dump it out the trunk, man. It's like, I feel like Master P out that bitch. And it's like, for me, it give me a sense of the streets, but I'm doing something legally. Yeah. You understand what it feel like I'm pulling up with that shit, but I'm pulling up with a hoodie for you.
So I'm gonna ask a question. What's the difference between D from Obsession, from lifer, to just the person?
With the Obsession shit, everything turn off when I get off stage. Like my sister and them, if you talk to my sister and them and my real family, like when I first said, yeah, I'm in the band, man, get the fuck out of here. Cause they like I'm the least person from the light when I'm not on the stage. Like the minute that I get off stage, I turn into who I really am, and I don't really wanna. All my old timers, shout out to Curtis Malone.
Yeah. Kurt, man, welcome back, man.
All of the dudes, Anthony Gant, Tyree, Fats, all of them dudes, man. It was always about bubble on the low. It was like, get money, but stay low as you possibly can. So that always stuck with me because too much flossing get a nigga in your bushes trying to take something.
You know what you just said? In the corner. You said like Fats and Tyree, they was running that rhythm thing. They was real low key with it, man. You know what's crazy? They threw a cookout down 42 Pond, I think it was about 94. And when you pull up, all the men had a white T-shirt. All the women had a black T-shirt. And I was like, damn, y'all got like 20 fucking police cars. So bodyguard in the cookout. You got all these motherfucking cops, bodyguard and crooks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I say, Fats and Tyree, man, they the best to ever do it though, champ.
Yeah, and Whitey was like for me, Whitey was it because Whitey we lived on the same street. Whitey grew up in the 7600 block of Muncie just like I did. And it was like he was everything to me. He showed me how to kind of sort of move. And I used to, so when it comes to me being on the stage, that's one entity. I get on the stage, I do what I gotta do for the stage. Once I get off of the stage, I'm not looking for any light, any shine, any nothing. That's why you kind of like never really see me. Like a lot of people, they so addicted to the light. It's a lot of people so addicted to the light that even when they not playing, they gotta be somewhere else with somebody else playing because they want that thing to shine on.
You on that Clark Kent?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do my job for my situation, and then we gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? And while you trying to consistently shine, I'm trying to think of what's the next best move. Like how we gonna move from here? Okay, we did that. We had 300 people. How we gonna beat that? Right. That's what we working on. We not working on trying to be the number. And I don't know why dudes do that. What is it, for the girls? My father always told me I can get women when I ain't got nothing else.
You sure can.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to necessarily be in this.
Be out to be seen.
Yeah, be out to be seen. And the women, if they like you, they gonna come to you. You understand what I'm saying?
They can slide in your DM.
Yeah, they're. So that's whatever it is they do it for.
Man, I just want to thank you for coming out, hanging out with us, man. Like I say, this is the T-Spot. Had my man Billy Bush on with his Murderland, my man D, CEO Lifers, man, Jaws with him. So where can they find you at, man, on social media, man?
I'm under my government name, because I can be under my government name. A lot of motherfuckers got to hide on it. They can't get under their government. I can get under my government, man. Deontay Bobby on Facebook. On Instagram is dbob53, man. You know what I'm saying? And all the life of stuff, you can find it there. We are building a website, and we are trying to expand the way we do business, man. But it's gonna take a little time. Y'all bear with me, and just know that I'm in it. If this Corona wouldn't have came around, me, Jigga, Toucan, we was doing it for the kids. We was going back to Pom Pop. We was going back to all of the different boys and girls clubs, and we was trying to give back. And that's when this is over. That's where you gonna find us at. Back at Landover. Giving back to the youth. We can't save you old niggas. You niggas is dead. But them youngins, we gonna do whatever we can do to get them headed in the right direction.
Hey, Jaws, where can you find you on social media, Chad?
Hey, sorry to tell you, man, I don't
None.
do social media. You won't find me there.
Oh my God!
Okay, he on the grid, Chad. He off the grid.
But let's say this. I'm not ducking nothing, you know what I mean? It's not that. It's just, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like my man chicken line ounces. Hold your own weight.
Yeah. Hot and juicy. Where can they find you on social media?
Facebook, Tasha Webb, and on Instagram, RedDrop_1.
Bounty, huh? Where can you find you on social media?
I am Stephanie Jones on Facebook and Hollywood Steph J on Instagram.
Hey, like I said, this is the T-Spot coming to you each and every Wednesday, 8 to 10 from the Powerhouse Podcast Radio Uncensored Network. My man Billy Bush, Jaws, Deontay Bobby. You want to find me on social media? You can reach me at www.don'tdate'em.com. We are the T-Spot. Hey, stay tuned tomorrow night. Catch us on GoGo 365. Me and Tutu Tata, Ernest L. Doing it real big. 9 to 11 tomorrow night. Like I said, we are the T-Spot. Catch y'all tomorrow, man.
Peace.
Yes, sir.